Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hope you had a great lunch. Welcome to ACCESSTRADE Academy's inaugural premium webinar. Thank you for attending this session. We will start today's webinar in a minute. Let's see how many attendees today. Okay. Meanwhile, let me introduce myself. I'm Fio, the PR of ACCESSTRADE Global, and I will be your host for today. We have planned exciting sessions for you and hope you can enjoy and benefit from the sessions. All right. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our latest venture, which is ACCESSTRADE Academy Premium. This program is specially designed and carefully created to elevate the progress of ACCESSTRADE top-performing publishers. Only available for selected and eligible publishers, the ATA Premium webinars are aimed to provide insight trends, successful case studies, and strategies for a more well-rounded performance. This session is our first ever session, and you are the first batch of publishers to kickstart the ATA Premium webinars. And we hope it will be exciting and beneficial to your progress as publishers of ACCESSTRADE Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, or Singapore. All right, without further ado, let me call upon our guest speaker for today's webinar, Mr. Pirafon Jensapsin, the CEO and founder of promotion.co.th, one of our top publishers in Thailand. If you have any question, please click the raise your hand button and submit your question in the Q&A box, and we will choose 3 questions to be answered live after this session. All right. Hi, Mr. Pirafon.
Hi there.
Are you ready?
I'm
All right.
ready.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
Please start your presentation.
Sure. Just a moment. Okay. Can everyone see this PowerPoint clearly? Okay.
Yes, we can see it.
All right. Okay. So hi everyone. This is Pirapon from Thailand. I run the website called promotions.co.th. Today I'm going to talk about the other angle of how to make conversions from irrelevant traffic. The problem of online marketing right now is it is after COVID that people spend less, and also people show lesser interest on applying credit cards. And also there are a lot of competitions among credit card seekers. I mean, for those who want to, advertise the credit card online to get applications from the customers, it is even more difficult for us to do online conversion from them. So today I'm going to show you the exact techniques that I used, and I proved it, and it's working. So I can show you all how to make conversions from other types of traffic that has no relevancy or very little relevancy to the credit card applications. But first, let me introduce myself. As you know, Pirapon Jensapsin from promotions.co.th. I've been in affiliate marketing since in 2008. I started off with Commission Junction and Amazon Associate. I think you guys all know what Commission Junction is. It's the first affiliate platform in United States, and it was very popular at that time. And also Amazon Associate, those who started off doing affiliate marketing or performance marketing at that time, they all know Amazon Associate. But the other one would be ClickBank and all that, like selling ebooks and stuff. I did a little bit on that, but was not that okay. So I've become CJ performer in Thailand. I was the second one to get this certificate. In order to get that certificate, you have to have around 20,000 US dollars to up to 40,000 US dollars of commission per month. And I did that on the second years of joining them. So later on, I think these businesses of performance marketing should be very popular here in Asia. So then I set up a company headed off with SEO service in 2011. And I met ACCESSTRADE at that time, like after that, a few years later, and I started working with them with ACCESSTRADE platform, and then all the people in ACCESSTRADE. And I also currently handling about 20 SEO performance marketing projects. Most of them would be the company in Stock Exchange of Thailand. I do SEO for them. I do performance marketing for them. So I think I know a little bit about performance marketing for each of the industry, specifically with the finance sectors and also with the e-commerce sector. Okay, so in this slide, I'm telling you guys that you should understand the marketing during COVID time, after COVID time, pre or post COVID time. The thing that I think you all have experienced is the shopping traffic fall off the cliff. The shopping traffic before that was very high, especially when Lazada and Shopee came into play a few years ago. The shopping traffic went up very quickly, and then it's rocketing. But right now, the shopping traffic fall off. I think you all experienced that. Next thing is people tend to look for the best price. They want the cheapest price. They want BOGO or buy one, get one free promotion. They want everything that they want to save money for. They don't want to spend full price. So you can see that there are a lot of advertisers in e-commerce sector that are reducing their price, like even go to like break even point for their cost, and they try to sell their leftover stocks, and then they try to get the company run up again. The other thing that you should notice right now is the traffic that are coming from the users. It could be in Facebook, it could be in Instagram, it could be in, well, majority would be in Google. It is from government sector, government campaigns. I'm not sure what are your campaigns in your countries, but you can see that there are so many government campaigns from COVID. Um, for those who was being affected by COVID, like COVID-8, something like that. So you need to understand these points so you can adjust your marketing strategy to capture those leads. Not only for credit cards, personal loans, or it could be e-commerce. So here's the PowerPoint that I capture. I've been doing research on these keyword trends for a long time. You can see on your left-hand side the traffic of the e-commerce, but like buying key terms. I combine many buying key terms into one chart. So you see 2009, the traffic of the buying key terms like buy or price, what is the price of, where to buy, all those types of things that included into buying key terms. In 2009, the traffic climbs up very rapidly. This is for Thailand only though. You can do research on your own in your country. But then again, for 2020, can you see that chart line, the graph line? The chart line fell off the cliff. That's what I call fell off the cliff, because the traffic trend, the traffic volume of the buying key terms, buying traffic, is equivalent or equal to 2009. So that's become a problem for us all, like especially for our publishers, our affiliate model, because we are relying on the traffic that we have to grab everyone into our platform and then click a links and then go to buy or go to apply something. So that become a problem. But when you compare the buying traffic, buying key terms versus borrowing key terms like personal loan, how to make loan, like make loan with low interest rates, the loan key terms are increasing rapidly, comparing to the decreasing of the e-commerce traffic. Okay, you can see that orange line is the borrowing line, borrowing key term, and the blue one is the buying traffic, buying key term for e-commerce. So it's controversial. And if you're focusing on the same or similar key terms for buying, you get no traffic or you get lesser traffic, trust me. But if you're focusing on the rising key terms, trending key terms, you get more traffic, you can monetize the traffic, you can get more conversions online, you can make the advertisers happy, you can make yourself happy with having more revenue through your ACCESSTRADE affiliate links. So when I talked about credit card key terms, every one of you, including me, before this time, I would focus on the keywords such as apply for credit card, best credit card for 2020. I'm sure there are a lot of people, you can do your keyword research at the back. I'm sure a lot of people are searching for this, and then you're competing against each other on these key terms. Credit card for shopping, apply credit card online. I don't want to talk about like credit card for flights or airlines because it has fallen off the charts. Low salary range, credit card approval fast, something like this. If we focus on these keywords, there there are lesser traffic that are coming from this, and then I'll show you the cons, the drawback of that, the drawback of focusing on these key terms. What about those publishers that are doing keywords like search engine optimization on these key terms? For example, Lazada coupon. You guys love this so much because it creates high conversions. You just provide them the coupon, let them click your links, and then go to Lazada or Shopee. Then you get conversions, whatever they bought, right? So these are like Lazada discount code, Shopee coupon, Shopee discount code. These are the highest competitive keywords right now with the coupon sites. So the nature of these buying key term, what it is, what are the nature of them? So it is extremely high in competitions. The reason is you're not the only one that knows these keywords. Am I correct? People have used search engine, Google specifically, and then understand all publishers understand, and advertisers understand that we are using these key terms to make conversions, right? It is extremely difficult for search engine ranking or organic. No matter how hard you try, the big sites will win, right? I mean, those news sites, those sites has been in the business for years. You can compete with them, but at the end, you have to pay more than them. Even though you're using AdWords or on these branded key terms, you have to spend more and then get lesser conversions. Um, those are the keywords that are being monitored, frequently monitored by advertisers and publishers. So that's why they're competing. If you're using pet search, the revenue after approved conversion might not be sufficed for the cost. So that means that when you're competing with each other with these key terms, in the end, you have to pay for ads much more than what will be approved for the commission from the advertisers. So what I've just talked about are the old pyramid before COVID time. At the base of the pyramid, apply credit card. So this is a keyword that people tend to compete with each other. Apply for a credit card, maybe apply for a credit card online. They have in high traffic, so that means that they're at the bottom of the pyramid. So if you're competing on this keyword, you get what, $20 per click to compete with the advertiser itself, or maybe with other publishers. It is very difficult for SEO for you to rank on this key term. Maybe like even you rank on the 10th, I mean the position 10 on the first one on the first page, it is also very difficult. You have higher costs for both using AdWords and also to maintain it, because you have to keep doing the contents. You have to maintain your backlinks. You have to maintain your content relevancy. And then that means that it has to take more resources to maintain this type of keywords, even though you're paying for the ads or you're doing SEO. Okay, so the second one would be the keyword that apply Citibank credit card online. So this keyword has lesser traffic than apply credit card. It has moderate traffic, but it also have its difficulty, and also you have to use more cost to maintain it. But what if you're using the key term that no one is competing, but there'll be lesser searches online? Like credit card that is the most popular during COVID time, it has very low in traffic because people tend not to search for this term, but there would be a bit about like, you know, 1 or 2 people per day, or maybe lesser than that. You're gonna get very low in traffic, and then it does not guarantee that you're gonna get traffic to be landed on your landing page and then convert by using ACCESSTRADE links. So what I'm presenting here is the old pyramid. It's the old model of finding keywords, and your marketing strategy must be changed in order to get more conversions. So in this slide, I'm talking about why we should shift from the old pyramid, because those keywords has lower search volume after COVID-19. I think you all agree with that, because people tend to have to search for, you know, money, how to make money online, how to, you know, like watch YouTube, and then you get some money. You work online, you get money. There's really lesser traffic on, you know, applying credit card or maybe like personal loan. You have higher competition because people search the same term, they know the same terms, and then they want, every one of them want conversions, even the advertisers themselves, right? It is costly. Waste of time and cost of maintaining the keyword is very high. So in the end, everyone is competing for the same known keywords. I use the word known because everyone is, I mean, they're all aware of this keyword, right? And then they're competing. They all known. Sorry. What if I would introduce you with a new model? Irrelevant keyword, but you offer the traffic with relevant products. So how to do this? You can make conversion from non-relevant keyword. You target that high traffic keyword. What is the keyword? Select the products as proximity or product placements in the content that is the most relevant to the search term. You might be thinking, what is this guy talking about? How do we, you know, rank in the irrelevant keyword, but offer them with the relevant product? Today, I have the example that I've done. I did the real test in a real life. I get conversions from credit card registration. Not a lot, but I'll show you how to make it a lot. First of all, we need to then understand the proximity and product placement. I think everyone, most of you have watched the movie Castaway, right? So when this guy was stuck in the island, he opened up the box of FedEx boxes. So FedEx boxes are the product placement, and also this Wilson ball, the volleyball. So it's a product placement. It's a basic marketing strategy that when you are watching movie or watching TV show, the product are sitting there at the decks or nearby the actor actress. So people can see that product as advertisement. Everyone know that it's an advertisement. So when they see it, they might want to buy it. They might want to apply for it, like apply for the credit card. So I use this strategy to convert the credit card applications online, and I've tasted that 1 month ago, and it was working. Sorry. What about proximity marketing? Proximity marketing is to activate the deals the benefits of the promoting credit cards near the peak point of the content. Everyone is writing contents. Even though you're using Facebook, you're doing SEO for Facebook, you're doing SEO for your websites. When you do proximity marketing, when the viewer, the traffic goes near the content that you want to offer something, the deals activated. So you want to make that deals, make it the most visible, eye-catching ones, so that people wants to click it, right? Or you can, if you're using WordPress or other types of websites builder, you can use plugin to trigger credit card deals when the reader approach the content that you want to talk about, or you want to give them the answer to the questions when they search for in Google. Then again, how to find high traffic keywords. What are the best sellers during COVID time and up until now? I listed down 3 questions for you guys, but I'll answer them all. So the first one to find the highest traffic is, what are the basic needs of human? I would answer food delivery. I would answer anything that government offered us and it is in the news and it is trending. Then what are the brands that provide the basic need? What is the brand that provide food or food delivery? So, and do those brands have high in traffic? In my country, those brands are those like Grab, Food Panda, Lineman, or Gojek, and like smaller food delivery applications. So I raised some example about food delivery, and I did the conversions out of it. It's credit card conversion. So in the past, like 1 month ago, I guess, there's a trend of the search. This is in Thai though, but I'll translate in English. The trend was the Thai Airways. I think you know this airline. Thai Airways, they are having financial crisis, but then they have the brand called Puff and Pie. It's a restaurant. It's a shop. It's the snack shops that you can buy. It's the same thing, the same snack that you can buy from the plane. When you're riding the plane, you're in the plane. The flight attendants will serve you this. So then they decided to make the food called patongko. It's a kind of type of bread that you fried it and you eat in the morning with breakfast, with coffee. So there are trends about this. Patongko, Thai Airways, where to buy, something like that. So Patongko Thai Airways. So it's English up above, case studies. It has like 500 up to 1,000 hits per day. So it's a traffic that you can monetize actually. So this keyword has very low in competitions because no one's gonna sell Patongko online, right? But how do I monetize this? So see, this is the low competitive keyword, high in traffic, high opportunities. When you see like the food, how would the food become, in your landing page, and then can monetize your credit card conversions online? So I circled it here. I drew a line here that has 4,000 over website that rank against the word Patongko Thai Airways, and I ranked on the second. When people enter the sites, when they click on my link over there, I tell them where to buy. You're not gonna go queue up, or you're not gonna go to their branches. You're not gonna go to their shops. You can actually order them through Food Panda or Grab or Lineman. So I answered the questions of how to order the food. I then activate the deal by using proximity marketing. How to use, if you're using Food Panda frequently, why don't you use KTC credit card? So I use credit card placements in there, like the promotion. And it is KTC credit card that has code promotion with Food Panda. So when you apply for KTC, you're getting nothing. But when you have the points, you can trade in the points with Food Panda e-coupon for 50 bahts, 50 credits, something like that. So then I place in conversion link here, ktc.co.th apply. So it is the ACCESSTRADE affiliate links that look very natural. So then people can easily click it because they see ktc.co.th, it's not scam. So people click on it. And I also do SEO for this content so it can rank up and stay there for a long time. So I then put some contents in there to keep the people reading. According to the 5 seconds rule, if traffic comes in and then they shut off the website, the page before 5 seconds, your page has very high bounce rate. So I keep the people on the content as long as possible. So the result of this is after the content is published, I promoted KTC credit card day one. After I publish it, 0 conversion. But day 2, come on, 1 conversion, right? So day 3, I got 3 conversions out of using patongko, like the braid that has nothing to do with the credit card. So it is the irrelevant keywords that can actually generate some conversions. Then when we talk about generic keywords that you guys are competing with each other and competing with everyone else, you spend a lot of money, you spend a lot of time doing the contents. But for patongko, the example that I just showed you, there's just one content about food, about Grab, about patongko for the bread, and also for food. I talked about Food Panda a little bit and Grab a little bit on the landing page. I spend about 30 minutes on these contents. And then according to my specific SEO technique, I don't place in link out to, affiliate link out for certain days, for a few days. So after a few days, I come back again and I spend only 2 minutes. And then replace the link of the credit card application landing page on that landing page that I just talked about. I spend only 2 minutes out of that. So in total, you spend 32 minutes and I'm getting 4 conversions. The conversion is about 400 bahts per application. So it's equivalent to 55 US dollars for 4 conversions. And I spent only 32 minutes, okay? The keyword that I used was order patongko, Grab, order patongko, Food Panda. So one keyword comes from one food trend. That's what I just talked about. What if you're seeing the 4 conversions here, that's very low. But when you do the similar thing with the 10 keywords, it can yield. For example, if it is like 4 conversions per 1 keyword, if it is like 10 food trend, it could be 40 conversions and you're getting approximately 200 US dollars in commission. Very easy and you get very low competition as well. So this is how I adjusted during, my marketing plan during COVID time. You can think of the box and find the traffic that are irrelevant to your product, but you can also convert. So this is the thing that I mentioned in there. Even though I have probably 40 conversions from out of 10 keywords, I disregard the approval rates. The approval rate is the rate that the advertisers would approve that conversion from the one that you have made online via your affiliate links. Also, the conversions are not stopping there. I mean, the one that I did for patongko for Thai Airways, it does not stop there. The conversions are still building up as we speak because people are still searching for that. It's called the Latin of the trend. Now, I just don't want to just give you the ideas of how to make it, but I'll show you the steps like in bullet points that I that I created, how to produce the same strategy. First thing first, because I don't know the trend in your country, each individual of you, I don't know the trend in Malaysia, I don't know the trend in Indonesia, as well as Singapore, I don't know, but I know the trend in my country because that is because you know better than I do. But I know the trend in Thailand. So I know that people are searching for what? For food, for snacks, and then try to convert them to credit card conversions. Um, I only use two tools in find to find the keywords. Google Trend is my top tool for the most accurate because Google owns the the data that people search every day, right? So in Google Trend, you might want to adjust your trend for 7 days. But if your website rank fast, Google collect your pages fast, you might want to switch to 1 day trend or even 4 hours. That will be the best if you rank fast. And also I use the other tools such as Twitter trend. Well, in Twitter, there's a hashtag that might not be readable. Something is like a campaign, but you have to go through all that hashtag, those hashtag, and then see what people are saying, and then you can use that trend from Twitter to write the contents on your website. And also you can use Instagram. Those superstars that advertise something, it usually, so when a superstar that like the most popular one right now, usually when they posted something in their IG and then they're holding the product, you can expect high traffic, like very high traffic, like a flash traffic on that day, like definitely. So you might want to look at that too. The third one would be the most important thing. This is based on your imagination. I wouldn't say it's a logic thing, but it is based on your imagination. How you find the core linkage of that trends to your credit cards or your products. So in my example, I talked about food with the credit card that has value in purchasing food. In here in Thailand, we have like KTC with Food Panda. Um, but there's another one. Citibank has Citibank Grab, Citibank Lazada. So you might want to adjust the core linkage. So for example, if Lazada doesn't pay commission enough, I mean, if it's not like when you compare the conversion of selling item for Lazada, you can also see that if the commission is low, you can adjust the link to apply credit card for Citibank, Lazada, something like that. So it depends on your your strategy totally. Okay. So build the contents. The last one is to build the contents to get the traffic. Put product placement and convert them to sales. That's my strategy. So here's my another slide about extra tips and tricks. So when you focus on the credit card applications, it is the same everywhere, I guess. So here in Thailand, you have to have about 500 US dollars in minimum salary to get it to pass, and then you have to have minimum 3 months of working history. Like you have to be employed at least 3 months, and also you have to have bank statement of 6 months onward to get the new credit card. So why I picked food delivery application or food delivery traffic, because those people who use Grab, who use Food Panda, most of them are having salary. They're employed, right? They have bank statements. They have decent jobs. And most important thing is they live in a city where Grab or Food Panda or Lineman or Gojek can deliver them food. If you're living in a suburb, you won't use this kind of service. I don't think so, right? So let those brands filter your traffic for you, right? So so you get more conversions out of credit card application. Not only that, you get more approve rates. You get, like, for example, if you're promoting other types of credit cards or other type of promotions, you might get maybe like 2% conversion rates, approval rates. But if you are promoting Grab with a credit card, you can maybe get like approve rates of like 5%, something like that. It depends on the country as well. And the other trick is you should choose credit card with the lowest requirement or minimum requirement. Some credit cards has maybe like 1,500 US dollars of salary each month to get, right? So why you have to offer it like the highest range? You should offer them the lowest requirement credit card first to get like the most conversions out of it. Okay, here's my extra supplementary experiences that I have done. This is based on my real experiences. The case study that a lot of brands they hired me to do SEO for them, and they want to be ranked on the generic key terms, like on the main keyword, try to be competing with other brands. So I did this one. It's not like financial industry, it's education industry. I did it during April 2020 up until September 2020. So they want me to focus on the main keyword. The main keyword is Chinese language. It's a platform from Singapore that wants me to do SEO for them, and then they want to rank on the Chinese language in Thailand to sell the Chinese courses online. So I did it, and then it ranked on the second of in Google search, and then getting about 26,000 traffic per month. But out of that 26,000 traffic converts only 2 conversions. So you see the difference now. When I do Badango Thai Airways, I only get like 500 traffic for one day, and then I get like 4 conversions. What about like 26,000 traffic? I get like 2 conversions online. So that's what I would recommend right now after COVID time, during COVID time, not to focus on main keyword because it's a waste of time based on my experience, and spend more time in doing more keyword research that has maybe like relevant to your content and your product, to your products, or it should be irrelevant traffic that that you can offer the linkage on the product that you're having on your landing page. So that's my idea of having irrelevant traffic that converts today. So thank you for participating, and that's the end of my PowerPoint. And I hope that my ideas and my strategy of handling COVID marketing, and then with the irrelevant keywords that convert, should be beneficial to you guys. And then I'll just thank you so much, and I'll hand over to you, Yanni.
All right, thank you so much for the brilliant presentation, Mr. Pirafong. That's super insightful. Now we will start the Q&A session. Let's see in the Q&A box. Okay, now we have 2 questions. And the first one is from Darren Firdaus. Please raise your hand, Darren, and please unmute your microphone. You can ask directly to the Mr. Pirafong.
Hello.
Hi there.
Okay, I want to ask, how can I check if a SEO keyword is bringing irrelevant traffic?
Okay. I want to answer it now. I just mentioned about Google trend. That is the most useful right now because you want to follow the trend. As a matter of fact, to be honest with you, I don't use other types of keyword tools. I don't use keywordtools.io. I don't use HIEF. I don't use anything like SEMrush or anything. I use only Google trend to do the search, to do the keyword research. So this is in my company though. This is my experience. Every morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, I have my one person from my company wake up in the morning without brushing teeth, and then look at keyword trends on the past 24 hours, and then this person will generate the topic for the team to write on that day, right? So this is my idea of how do I know that the traffic is, I mean, that keyword is having high in traffic. Does this answer your question, Darren?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Okay, thank you so much, Darren, and thank you so much, Mr. Pirafon, for the answer. Now we will have the second question from Mr. Fajar, Harian Economy. Oh, Mr. Fajar just chat me that he cannot unmute his microphone. Then I will read out the question. Regarding credit
Sure.
card in Indonesia, the validation has high rejection. How are the validation regulation in Thailand? When it comes to getting conversion, it's already good here in Indonesia. Just how to minimize rejection? Okay, please share your
Okay.
answer.
This problem has been there for a long time since I started off my affiliate marketing on credit cards and finance. You cannot really control the approval rate from the bank because they have so many rejections reasons. Sometimes publishers like me, like others, would be questioning about like the approval rate, of which actually is not coming from directly coming from ACCESSTRADE platform. It is actually coming from the bank itself. You cannot control it. Regarding the qualification, how hard it is to get credit card approval in Thailand. For me myself, I used to do 5% approval rates from SEO only. What I did was I use a credit card content altogether with Lazada traffic. So it's not that I have only like high approval rates only, but I also have conversion from selling e-commerce products from Lazada as well. In here right now, I would say I've just discussed with one bank here in Thailand, which is not Citibank though. Um, I got only 0.4%, of which I used to get like 2% from this bank. So in during COVID time, everything, all the approval rates, even though it is like e-commerce itself or credit card alone, it is very difficult and then very hard to answer. So here it is also very difficult, similar to you. But what I show you over there in the PowerPoint would be the other ways to generate the conversions, and hopefully it is getting approved from the bank. That'll be my answer.
Okay.
Did I
Thank
answer?
you so much.
Okay, thanks.
Hopefully it is. Thank you so much, Mr. Pirafon. Okay, if you have more questions, please submit in the Q&A box, and Mr. Pirafon can reply via chat as well. Okay, now let's move on to the next session of our webinar. I will welcome Mr. Sek Jensapsin, one of our digital marketing experts in ACCESSTRADE Thailand. Hello, Mr. Sek.
Hi.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, Mr.
Hello,
Sek.
everyone. I would like to share my screen first.
All right, please start.
Okay. Do you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Pierpont for a great presentation. I think all of you may receive an inspiration or strategy to make a better conversion from the credit card campaign. I would like to introduce myself first. I'm Digital Marketing Assistant Manager at ACCESSTRADE Thailand. From my bio, I'm working with many top affiliate platforms for over 10 years, starting with Google Affiliate Network, which already closed, Commission Junction, ShareSell, Link Connector, Flag Offer, Weak Link, and now ACCESSTRADE Thailand. From Mr. Pilapon presentation, I got the point. First, now I think all of you guys have to think out of the box. The main keyword is an own story, and it's very hard to compete with the main conversion keywords. So, but the main keyword able to compete with the high competitive keyword can still go on for the search publisher, but now it's not for SEO anymore. So today I would like to start the workshop from the Mr. Pilpon presentation. First of all, do you understand the idea of the presentation from Mr. Pilpon? Anyone can answer? Anyone?
I think, sorry, Mr. Sek, because
Yes.
when they want to talk, we need the host to allow them to talk first.
Oh, I
So now
see.
they're like automatically muted. Sorry.
So on how we gonna make a workshop down
Okay.
here?
Okay, please wait. I will ask the host to turn on the mute.
Okay.
Oh, we have another answer from Miss Mentari. It's actually in the chat. It's about
Okay.
product placement to optimize your credit card campaign.
Oh, that's great. So we'd like to additional for Fraja question. In terms of Google Ads, for the credit card campaign, you can adding the location. You better ask for the publisher support team to ask for the financial advertiser. Ask them what location that have a high approval rate. Moreover, you can specific, if you use Google Ads, you can specific the age, the income. That's one will help. After the first question, I will start the next question. What are the financial campaigns that you promote in your country? Let's think about the financial campaign that you have promoted in your country at the moment. For Thailand, we got KTC, Citibank, which separate into three categories: credit card, cash card, and personal loan. UOB, TMB, KTC, and CIMB. What about the financial campaign that you promote in your country? Anyone?
Okay, now everyone is unmute. You guys can talk directly to Mr. Sek to answer his question.
Well, as of my market, we are currently promoting credit cards and also saving account.
Okay, that's great. And anyone else?
In my country, Indonesia, I often see campaigns about Islamic bank that promote their financial solution for everyone that have hard financial condition in this pandemic. I think. Thank you.
Okay. So let's continue with the third question. From Mr. Pierpont Point, do you have any idea what financial campaign able to promote with the food delivery service? And in Thailand, we have many food delivery service. For example, Foodpanda, GrabFood, Get, Gojek, and Lineman. What about your country?
Well, as far as I notice, there's no product that, I mean, there's no credit card product that offers like a discount or promo for the delivery. But one thing that I noticed is that the credit cards usually give discounts when they purchase stuff in Lazada or Shopee or other marketplaces.
I see. I think in the near future, they will cooperate with each other for the food delivery service and financial campaign.
Mr. Sek, I'm sorry. Can I add something more here?
Yes.
Well, what I presented was not only the food delivery service. But the reason that I chose food delivery service because during COVID time and after COVID time, the keywords about and the traffic about food delivery service has been rocketing. So what I want to say is I'm taking advantages of these type of traffic to convert something online. So that's my point.
I see. I think you have to, Avika have to check with your country that take these benefits from Mr. Pierrepont's strategy. Thank you very much, Mr. Pierrepont. For the fourth workshop, what are other type of traffic that you can think of similar to food delivery service?
Anyone?
Anyone?
For me, for Indonesia, we also have some similar traffic, like not only food delivery, but also we have some. Yeah, again, it's kind of similar, like this one. So, like Gojek and Grab as well. Other than food delivery service, they also have similar. Maybe we can use some kind of e-commerce. E-commerce also can do the similar promotion like food delivery service.
Oh, thank you. I think it's a very good answer. Yes.
Sorry, I just want to add on to the last question. For Malaysia, some of the partners, just to share, would also be targeting those users that are looking for expensive restaurants and expensive bars. Apparently, this type of people would actually spend a lot on credit cards. Yes.
Oh, I see. That's a good sharing. What are the trends in your country at the moment? Have you guys checked the trend in your country? For Thailand now, we got a lot of trend. First of all, that I have seen in every morning is about the protest and the government regulation. What about your country?
Well, it's pretty much similar to Thailand because like right now there is a demonstration in Indonesia and they're against the new law about the workforce.
Oh, I see. Like Sam. Anyone else? If not, we jump to the next question.
Can I add something here?
Yes.
So right now in Thailand, there's a trend about how do you call the tax application for next year. Mm-hmm. Then the government urged to they try to promote their campaign of buying products online, service online, and then you get tax reduction for the next year, 2021. So then I combine, so this is the idea though. I combine the brand keyword, for example, Lazada plus the keyword, the campaign keyword. And also, when you talk about tax, you talk about tax invoices. People will start to search. Will Lazada be able to offer tax invoices? Will Shopee be able to do that? And also everything else. So this is the trend that are ongoing right now, and it's going to be peaked, I think, by the end of this month, because people will start to search for this. And also, when the campaign starting now and up until 31st of December this year, that means that you're having two major windows. So it is 11/11 and 12/12. So you match the government campaign with the highest traffic that you can get, plus the campaign that are going to be in the next 2 months. So people will you can, in your content, you can suggest them that, hey, why don't you use your tax reduction rights during 11/11, the single day, and also with the 12/12 days, which is like, for example, like 3 days straight. So you can get a lot of traffic out of that. And you can also insert your product placement of credit cards or whatever it is in your landing page all together with your e-commerce affiliate links. So that's going to be helpful a lot.
Oh, that's a great suggestion, Mr. Pirapon. I think one thing, I got your point. One thing that I would like to suggest for you guys is to forecast a trend in the future. I think if you know the trend in the future, you can convert the traffic more than you can imagine. For this, the sixth question, have you ever used Google Trend in your country to generate the content or finding the new keyword? Have you guys ever used?
Anyone wants to share their experience with Google Trends?
Yes, yes, I'm using this. But for getting some topic on what kind of things that we want to put on our blog, or what kind of content that we want to prepare, we use this to check. We use Google Trends to check the situation, or what kind of things that we want to get the idea, what kind of things that we want to prepare.
Thank you. That's a great answer. Would it be possible to apply this knowledge in your marketing strategy?
Sure.
I think yes
Sure.
too.
Sure. This is very useful.
Yeah. I would like to show you guys something. If you apply the Google Trend in your marketing strategy, you see that the traffic source and the organic traffic that will bring into your website, and you can convert into the money from them with many type. And the best keyword research, as Mr. Pripon said, in the point of Google Ads, I will use Google Keyword Planner. There are a lot of features at the moment. The second line is keyword 2. Third, search stat. Fourth, SEMrush, and 5th is Google Trend. I use this type of tool to generate the keyword and building the content for ACCESSTRADE Thailand. For the last slide, the highest approved rate in financial campaign for Thailand. I think this one is very important when you pick the campaign from ACCESSTRADE to promote or doing Google Ads. First of all, if I am a publisher, I will look at the approved rate first when doing each campaign. So what is approved rate? The approved rate is the measure paid order over the amount of the order that were paid, refund, and or charged back if you want to, I will give the example. If affiliate refer 100 order that submit payments successfully, but 5% are ultimate refund and 1% are charged back. So the approval rate for this affiliate is equal to 94%. If you want to calculate the approval rate, it will be the paid order divided by paid order plus refund plus chargeback, and it will be the approval rate. This one, for the approval rate, you can request for the publisher support team, and I think they will be happy to provide this number for you for your making decision. At the end of this one, I hope this workshop and presentation from Mr. Pirapon able to inspire you and to get the new idea and able to generate more conversion for your campaign. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Sek. Now we have another Q&A session. We have one question from...
Hello?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Please start.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so I'd like to ask Mr. Pirapon about the Facebook ads, because I noticed that Pirapon, sorry, I noticed that you talk mostly about SEO and Google AdWords. So what about using a Facebook ads and Instagram ads? Are you using those platforms for your to promote your credit cards product?
To be honest with you, I don't use them.
Okay.
Sorry, I use so all of my conversions are from SEO only. I don't do AdWords. I don't do like social media advertising. So so to answer your question, I can't recommend that because I don't use them all.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I just want to
Sorry.
clarify. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Next question is from Abdul Latif. Hello, Abdul Latif. You can talk and throw your question.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Pio. I want to ask about what we can do to ensure that we're consistently creating great content that brings some solid affiliate commission. Thank you very much for the chance.
Right there. To do contents, I just can't suggest you how many contents, or would the content be perfect to be ranked. So I think your question would be about to create the high quality contents that you can rank in Google, like high up in Google. Well, for me, I have about 15 people in the office, do nothing but the contents. And I'm generating contents about like, so 10 each would be like about approximately about like 60, 70 contents per day. And all of the contents are from the trends. I do, if you have the employees in your team, I do training mostly every month. And then I do update them about Google algorithm all along the way. If you want to use something easy, you can use the plugin if you're using WordPress, because I'm mainly using WordPress and some of the CI. You can use the plugin like Yoast SEO, and then you can cross check it, but it's not going to be that accurate. When you write the good content, you have to use, you don't focus exactly on the keyword you want to rank, because Google knows that. If you use that a lot, it's going to be stuffed keyword. And then Google see it, and then it's going to be penalized. When you write it, you have to write it from your true knowledge, and it has to appear like natural writings. You have to use, if you have read the Google manual, I did not read that manual, but I did according to it, like naturally with like, you know, supporting content, main contents. What are the main contents? What are the supporting contents? The link out, the reference. You have to use everything like, like you're one of the journalists. So, so whenever you're writing promotions or when you're writing about financial campaigns, first of all, you have to have your main contents. Next one is the supporting contents that support the idea of why you have written your main contents like that. Also, you have to have the link out rather than other than affiliate links, because Google know that you are monetizing that contents. You might want to link to the bank of, you know, your country. You have to you might want to link out to your news sites that is a trustful source. So that all become the EAT, the expertise, the trustworthiness, authoritativeness. So EAT is everything that you have to have in your content. So maybe if we have a chance next time, I might want to walk you guys through all that EAT. So that will be all of my questions. My answer. Sorry.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Pirafon. All right, let's see if we have another question.
All right, sorry, I would like
Okay.
to ask Mr. Pirafon again. Okay, so sorry, you mentioned that every month you make about 10 to 15, right? Is it?
Per day. Per day.
Per day. And as far as I
Yes.
know, that the more contents that you make, it's actually not good. So what you can, I mean, that is from what I observe from SEO, is that it's better to focus on quality than quantity. So, but because you are focusing on making more contents for your website, so how do you optimize this? Because like, as far as most of the SEO articles that I read, they always say that you just need to focus on the quality rather than the quantity.
Okay. I would like to show you some example, not from the screen, just want to talk about it. If you are the news site, like the news company, how many news do you think that you should publish per day, right? If it is the blog about like pet food, how many contents or article you should publish per day? So the sizing matters. Google knows this. There's no like, you know, blue book or, you know, manual book to say that you should write contents about like 50 contents or 70 contents or maybe like 1 or 2 contents per day or per hour, even per hour. It depends on your website sizes. If you're at the big sites, then you have to generate more contents. If you are small, you're in niche area, niche product, or niche, you know, niche everything, niche marketing, you can also generate the content, like the most quality content ever. It's a, well, I don't have my PowerPoint on this laptop. I used to do a test, A and B testing on 2 different sites. The first site has very high DA or DR, whatever you call it, like, you know, 75 DR value if you want to use that metrics to measure the quality of the sites. The other one has only 20 DR. They are focusing on the same keyword. The highest DR, the high DR site, the one that I publish the content, that is the news sites, like, you know, regular news and whatever it is. But the lower DR site has only 20 score, but it is in the niche area. So I write like super content, like, you know, 1,000, 2,000 words, and I know exactly what it is, and I write it. I have the team write it. It appears that that news site, the high DA site, ranked first on the first to third position, as far as I remember. And that lower score site ranked on the second page on the first day. But when the time passes, the lower DA sites started to crawl to the first page, and then it ranked out, like it beated the news site on that keyword. So what I want to answer that question to you, that whatever your industry is in, the content quality is important and your niche is important. if you're a financial page or blog and you write about financial only, Google knows this point, and then you will eventually rank up and then beat those who are not related to financial but talk about the same keyword that you want to rank. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, I got it. But okay,
Yeah.
but you also mentioned that that you only write about 100 to 200 words. So what
Yeah.
about because your team always like write a lot of content. So what about the words? How
Oh,
many
okay.
words that do you usually use?
I usually make it more than 500 words, but it depends if it is like the small content news or maybe like small announcement. It could be about like 4 or 5 lines only, like one paragraph only, and I still rank on that keyword.
All right, then. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for your talk, and it was really great. Okay, have a nice
Yeah,
day.
no problem. Pleasure.
Okay, we still have more time. Maybe Miss Manchari want to ask more question? No?
That's enough.
Okay, thank you. All right, now we move to the next question. Oh, it's from Abdul Latif again. Abdul Latif, please turn on your mic.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I have a little experience in using Google Trends, so I might grasp a little about the concept. So this question might sound weird, but what can we do if the Google Trends keyword that currently trending in, let's say, in my country, and in the moment, the trending word doesn't have anything in line with my product or service. So do I have to force to make content that doesn't have anything in line with my product, or what can I do to make it trending? Thank you.
What is your product, Abdul Latif?
Let's say it's about pet product.
Pat, fat product or pet? I'm sorry, I did.
Pet.
Can you
Bats?
spell it? P-E-T, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, pet product. Okay.
Yeah. Let's say the trending keyword is all about talking about soccer or K-pop. So can I do that?
Oh, okay. So that would require a lot of works to do. I mean, me myself, I'm not very used to with the pop, like talking about like superstars and all that, even the pet things. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. But when you use Google Trend, I would suggest that if you're using it, you first thing you need to adjust the trend to 7 days first. Don't use 30 days; it's too long. 30 days first, and then when you search the same term, and then when you move to 1 day trend, and if the trend is still there, jump for it. So that's my trick. That's my another trick. So look at the 7 days first, and then you adjust to 1 day. If that specific term are still there in Google Trend, go for it like very quickly, and you get the traffic for sure.
Oh, so I should use a topic that have more time in trending topic like that.
Yeah, like 7
Oh,
days.
okay.
You started with 7 days and then turn to 1 day. Then if you wanted, like I told you, if your site can rank quick, then you turn to 4 hours, see the trend, and you quickly publish your content. Like look at check it carefully, and then look at 4 hours, then publish it, and you get the rank. You get traffic for sure.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. I like to add something more on this. For next year, I think you guys heard the rumor about SEO technical. Next year would be about Google Core Web Vitals, which means the speed of your websites. It doesn't matter if you're working on the blogs or working on the website, ordinary websites, normal sites. You should read the article about it first and then adjust it accordingly.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Pirafon. Okay, we have another question from, I think it's also from Indonesia, Mr. Hadianto Kurniawan. Oh, just now he mentioned that he cannot unmute his microphone. I will read out the question. What can I do if I cannot get good conversion rate from my content?
You can do a few things. First of all, you have to check your keyword first. If that keyword is relevant to your landing page, then your landing page might have some problem about, you know, do find other types of, for example, if that landing page has capability of offering like 3 credit cards, you can also test it by placing 3 links of the 3 different cards in there and then test the conversions. Because this is very, I mean, I've got very little information about this of what type of credit card you're promoting and what are the keywords that you have from your from their search engine. If I do, I can maybe like, you know, help you to you know, analyze what are the problems. But the first thing first is to check on the keyword that you're ranking, and the second one is to check your product or your credit cards. Try different ones. Should that answer?
Hopefully. All right. I think there is another question from Nakata Hayato, Mr. Nakata Hayato, but he throw it in the chat. I will read out the question. Do you do research on other sites' content in order to make better content than them?
Okay. In the sense of, so there's two angles here. In the sense of doing SEO, I don't follow my competitors. I will be always ahead of them in terms of keywords prediction and keyword trends. But the other angle would be like writing the content. I do research on the other sites before writing the contents. I always tell my team to do that. If it is like the education terms or contents, I would ask them to do research on, you know, US or UK websites. If it is about COVID, you have to do research on other sites that has relevant, you know, information, and for you to do the reference. But regarding doing research on other sites to make better content, I have some other tricks. First of all, you don't follow your competitors. They're ranking that, and then you're getting jealous. You want to be ranked like on the similar keyword as theirs. I don't do that. But if you want to rank on that term, check on the Google search first, that their title. If you're not good enough, I mean, if your website is not good enough, you don't have like higher score than them, do not use the same title as theirs. You need to rewrite your title in SEO technical to convey like similar meaning, but it still make Google understand it. How should I raise this example? If someone rank on the keyword buy pet food, and there are a lot of websites over there, and it has the title buy cheap pet food, something like that, you might want to change it. You don't use the word buy discount pet food. You might want to add in the terms such as like cheapest. This is what Google knows. Discount means cheap, right? So I'm talking about synonym and acronyms that you can use on the key terms that has similar meaning, and you're not directly competing against it, but you're making content better than them and using something like different in key phrase and different in the ideas on the content. Don't forget that Google has one algorithm that can understand every languages in this world, and it has extra brains to analyze what contents are similar to each other, and what are the contents that are unique points. So Google love unique contents that, first of all, not unique only the letters or the contents, but it actually the ideas of the contents must be unique than the rest of the sites that rank on the first page. So that's my answer.
Okay, thank you so much. We have another questions from Mr. Ethan Wong. Mr. Ethan, please turn on your mic. Mr. Ethan.
Hi.
Okay, thank you.
I would like to ask about hi. Do you use any CRO tools to optimize your conversion on your website?
Nope. I don't use, I actually don't use anything to optimize it. I just use only Google Analytics GA and GSC. And also I'm kind of like the old style, like I do everything manually by extracting data from GA and GSC, and then analyze the conversion and the A/B testing without using any extra analytic tools. Well, and what are you using, Ethan?
I'm using GA, GSC, and then maybe one of the CRO tools. But then the tools I'm using basically recording the behavior of user on my website.
Okay.
But then again, actually have no idea how to optimize with the video recorded. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So is it something like the heat map on the website? Where okay. Well, I plan to use that too, but in the end, no one is. I mean, from my side, no one is using that. So I left it like that. Actually, it's not good when you're getting traffic, but you're not analyzing your traffic, and you're not making the best use of your traffic. So that's my bad. Yeah.
Okay. As for GSC wise, right? So basically, how do you analyze your conversion? Because from now, what I'm using for is most likely just to manage the technical side if there any error, and then see on the keywords ranking, and also the impression, all those. Yeah.
Okay. In GSC, I would download the landing pages that rank on specific keyword. Then I would use that to analyze what are the key, because I'm getting high in traffic anyways, right? So I'm getting a lot of keywords and then pointing to that landing page, but most of the keywords are relevant to that landing page. So my idea is that when these keywords comes in, it generates something, and then I'm happy enough, right? I did not start to make like to upgrade the conversion to other level, because this is my obstacles though, because I'm having other customers that have me do their SEO on their websites. So my focus would be like both on my website promotions.co.th and also my client websites. So most of the work done would be spread it to the client side as well. Right now here for KPI, or the metrics that are being used with the client, they just want their traffic to be high. That's it. So I focus on the high keyword all the time, so they don't have questions on this, something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Basically, is lower keyword difficulty or higher one?
Moderate. So like the one that I just showed, the education industry, they want to rank on Chinese language. I don't know why they want to rank on that word anyway. I suggested them that why don't you go for buy Chinese class online, something like that, which has like lower volume, but it might generate you with more conversions. They said, no, I want this keyword. So something like that. So this type of business, like SEO business, depended on, you know, marketing team on the client side as well. So they might want to rank them there, and then they want to try to show off with their clients that, hey, I rank this keyword. I'm the top on this keyword, something like that. So it has different values on each company. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I got one more question.
Sure.
Sorry. Do you use any backlink outreach strategy for your website? Is it
I'm doing,
free or paid version?
I don't pay for backlinks at all.
Ooh,
I'm
cool.
doing research because all of my links are natural links that people do reference on my sites. And it's, well, I can't say it's all good, because, but it should be, because I've been there for a long time. I mean, my website, so people see it every day, and then they trust it. Even though I have a few problems with the government a few times, that they want me to remove some contents, um, but the links are from natural or organic. People shared it like organically, and also they give me the backlinks like in organic. I don't force them to do anything. But the one, another thing that I want to talk about is, right now I'm doing my SEO research on PBN links, personal blog networks.
Yeah.
A lot of people talked about it during before COVID, and also there are a lot of gambling sites are using this, and then they rank high. Well, I'm doing research on that, and I'm building my own networks of about like 500 links, and also I'm trying to work on that, continue to work on that. I can't really tell you right now, because it has just been started for 2 months. It has no effect yet, and it also they all have to be run about like 6 months to see the results. If that's gonna work, I'll just come back and tell you guys that that thing is working.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay, thank you so much for the answer, Rapong-san. Let's move to the next question from Miss Charmini. Miss Charmini, maybe you can turn on your mic. Thank you.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so my question is, when I use the trending topic to create many articles, let's say 10 to 15 articles, I'm going to use the same kind of keywords. Another place where I use keywords is when I want to create brand awareness. So I use the same kind of keywords. So will my articles compete with each other and affect my ranking? And how can I overcome this? Do I need to space out publishing the articles? Or I understand that we can change the keywords a little, but when it comes to brand awareness, then I want the same kind of keywords. So if I'm turning like 10 to 15 articles in 2 to 3 weeks time, will it affect my ranking badly?
If you want to do like the similar term on the title, I wouldn't suggest that. If you want to talk about chicken, why would I think about chicken? If you want to talk about cars, right? So the top content, your main content is about car. But if you want to rank that branded term like car on the first page without other pages interfering, first thing you have to have the links from other contents pointing to that car content. You can talk about engine of the car. You can talk about suspensions. You can talk about tires. You can talk about interior, exteriors. You can split out many types of contents and then point to one content. And that content would have to be sufficient in the content, itself, like long content, like useful contents and unique content itself, which is not similar to other contents that you're pointing to. So if I were you, I would do this strategy. I would not use the same keyword on the title. Every contents that you want to rank for, even though it's about like branding image, like brand image, because eventually when you want to rank on that term, but you have how do you call it, duplicated keywords, Google will decide which link or which page will go up on that key term. Only one of them. Even though during this year and last year there are double ranking problems from Google, and they try to fix it. If you talk about car, what brand it is, Toyota car, and then the other content you talk about Toyota car again, it might have double ranking issues, but at the end of the day, that duplicated link or from different contents will be removed. So to answer your question, even though you have so many branded terms and then you write many contents on the similar keywords, it will rank only one, except you have different idea of how you present the branded term on that search engine. Does that answer your question?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's see if we have more question. Oh, is it from Mr. Ethan again? Mr. Ethan?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Just now I forgot to ask that.
Okay, please.
So I'm always getting question about how long does it take for my content to start ranking? Because I believe that in Malaysia, right, there's a lot of businesses try to start online business. So their domain is always quite new. And basically their website is always in sandbox until I think what I know is maybe at least 6 months before they can rank well. So is there any suggestion for a new domain to rank well?
Okay. Before this, I did the training to ACCESSTRADE Thailand team with Sake and other people in the company. For 6 months time, it's most likely to be like that, to happen like that, like 6 months time. 6 months times is the duration that so most of the site owner would be like, they want to do like, backlinks. You want to shoot backlinks like right away. If you shoot backlink before 6 months time, your site will fall because the link grows too rapid, and Google noticed this, right? You understand this point. And come back to your point that there are a lot of new sites, newcomers that enter the market. It is similar everywhere right now. I mean, all over the world. Well, people they don't want to be offline only right now. They want to go online. For the brand that I know, they sell offline only, they are now online, like fully online. So because they have no choices. To answer your questions, how long would the content be ranked? For my sites, last year it was about like 2 minutes or 5 minutes. That means that Google bots are waiting to fetch your contents on your site. But sometimes Google has that glitch. So the issues that are happening right now from Google is it's called chronological issues, right? You see that they don't index the new content from a high PR site or high DRDA sites, but during overnight they will index it, and then it will put you on the first page like right away. In order to let Google rank your site fast, if you're using WordPress, which I do, you have to have your ping list, like to call the bots from other blocks engine to grab your contents before Google does. Secondly, you can submit the contents to your in GSC, Google Search Console, in the submit the new link at the search panel above. I think you can see that. But it depends on the Google to honor that link to be indexed or not. It depends on them totally. But on average, like for example, yesterday it was only 20 minutes before it is being indexed, and it was on the first position. So I would answer that it depends. It depends on your website, and it depends on how you submit your links and the block ping list.
Yeah, I totally understood that. But for
Yeah.
so because my site, when I submit index, right, it's mostly like what you say is instant. I mean, ranking. It's either first or second page normally.
Yeah.
And then how about for new website? Is there any
new website? Right now?
Yeah.
3 days.
Oh,
3 days.
okay.
3 days at least. Right now. And some site that I took over from the old owner, it has no spam. It took this site about 3 weeks to be indexed.
Oh,
because
I see.
It was a bad timing. Started off the site with the Google issues, like indexing issues. So they're fixing it right now. You can see that in GSC, in Google Search Console. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's already fixed for now. I'm not sure yet. Yeah.
I don't trust them. Yeah.
Okay. One last question for me.
Sure.
What is the best SEO technique for now? So what am I doing is like I'm focusing more on site audit and then keyword research.
Yeah.
Is there like anything that can do to actually improve the result as well?
Okay. I used to work directly with Shopee Thailand regarding SEO project. What we agreed could what we experienced was the Google algorithm change on the May 7, the past May 7. We dropped heavily, about 40%. What we fixed it was by adding more contents, like different contents, and we did nothing else. So that's my. So what you might want to say that, oh, that's choppy. That's choppy. It's big. It's got a lot of backlinks. It's got a lot of authority. But small sites works that way too. So when you keep I'll explain this. When you keep adding more contents, right? You're creating Google bot habits to be crawling back to your site more often. If you notice that the site that has that ranked highest would have bots, Google bots crawl the site like almost in milliseconds. So if you're creating the habit for Google to crawl your site that often, so that means that you rank high. So I would say to call Google bots upon your site, it has to have like fresh content, continuous content all the times to create the habit for them to keep crawling back your site. Yeah.
Okay, I see. Thank you very much for your explanation.
And again, don't forget about Google Core Web Vitals for next year. So that's another algorithm. Yeah, it's being said that it's not proven yet, but it's being said that if you're not fast enough for Google, you'll be on the third page. And people can't find your sites. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because actually, for the site speed, actually it been optimized.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, thank you so much, Pirapong-sang. All right, now I will close the Q&A session. With that, we are reaching to the end of this webinar today. Thank you so much to both speaker, Mr. Pirafon and Mr. Sek, for the insightful sessions. And also thank you to all the publishers for joining us today. And thank you so much for all the questions. And please share your feedback through this feedback form. This is the QR code. And we will also share the link in the chat after this. And we appreciate your feedbacks to ensure we continuously come up with what you need to improve your performance. Kindly scan this QR code to share your thoughts. And we will also send the e-certificate to your email address within 3 days. All right. We hope to see you again on our next webinar. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe.
you.